As if deporting good, hardworking immigrants wasn't enough. As if emboldening the racial profiling and bigotry against Latinos wasn't enough. As if revoking temporary protective status for 500,000 Venezuelans
I can't do it. Stop the tape. I can't listen to her no more. Listen, y'all, we've all seen the headlines: cyber attacks on our power grid, drones in the sky, violent attacks on the everyday American. And the ugly truth is no leader, no system can protect you from everything. And the last thing that you want to be doing is being caught in line, depending on help that may never come. And when crisis hit, best believe that food is always the first casualty. Everyone needs it, and panic buying makes it even worse. That's why I made sure that my family is prepared with my Patriot Supply. Their emergency food kit gives you the nutrients that you need to stay strong in a crisis. With 2,000 calories a day and 100% of your daily value of 12 essential vitamins and minerals, this kit keeps you going when every meal matters. Right now, they're offering $50 off their 4-week food kit. Go to preparewithtatum.com now to grab yours. Don't put this off. Now is the time to prepare. That's preparewithtatum.com to get your 4-week food kit today. Let's see, Canada, Mexico, Chinese tariff. Let me just explain the tariffs real quick to you guys and what I think Trump is trying to do. Donald Trump is a mastermind when it comes to negotiations. Donald Trump is able to negotiate. He's able to, play the game. And some of these politicians that have been in office for I don't know how long, they can't play the game. They don't know what they're doing. They've been selling us out, selling us down the creek. They should actually go to prison for what they did. But Donald Trump imposing tariffs, to me, is a long game strategy and with short-term ramifications if possible. Let me give you an example. He put tariffs 25% on Mexico. I think he put 25% on China. If you look at the statistical data of how much of our GDP goes to these countries, it's only like, I don't know, less than 10%. I think it's like 2% or 3% of our GDP goes to these foreign countries. So them imposing tariffs on us is, it ain't that big of a deal. When you look at their GDP, most of them are like 13, like a quarter of their GDP is trading in the United States of America. So they got a lot more to lose than we do. However, Donald Trump was able to suspend the tariffs, if I'm not mistaken, on Mexico because he imposed tariffs because he didn't like the way they were letting fentanyl come through here and illegal aliens. But he made an agreement with them that we won't impose the tariffs on you if you get this stuff together. And I think they decided to do it. But let me go through the script here. Canada, Mexico, like I said, 25% tariffs on all imports, citing concerns over illegal immigration and drug trafficking. Energy imports, which is oil, natural gas, electric from Canada, face a reduction of 10% tariffs. China had 10% tariffs imposed, primarily targeting fentanyl-related trade issues. Mexico reached a 1-month delay agreement to negotiate terms, committed to delaying 10,000 or deploying 10,000 soldiers to its northern border to combat drug trafficking. So Donald Trump has successfully used tariffs in order to leverage and negotiate a deal that benefits America. And he's been in office for 14 days, maybe. He barely been in there. Donald Trump barely been in there. And he already doing stuff that these cowards couldn't do for centuries. Let me not say centuries, I would say decades, because that means some people before the ones we got now were probably decent. Canada announced retaliation of 25% tariffs on $155 billion worth of U.S. goods. The Prime Minister Trudeau, who's a coward, and his wife has a boyfriend, just so y'all know. Prime Minister Trudeau criticized the U.S. decision, warning of potential job loss and price increase. Well, come on with it, Trudeau. Y'all got Trudeau clip? Come on with it, Trudeau. I don't think we got it. Come on with it, bro. What you want to do? Because our president is better than y'all. So do you want that drama? Do you want that action? You better pipe down because Donald Trump ain't playing with y'all. And this is weak men talking to a strong man. Donald Trump know what he's doing. He's saying he doing what he know he can do. Trudeau and them, I want to say more, but I'm a Christian, man. I can't talk like that. I want to call him out. I want to call Trudeau all kind of stuff. And if I ever saw Trudeau face to face, I disrespect him and he won't do nothing. I just tell you that. His wife may say something to me before he do. That's what kind of coward he is. All right, play the clip with Trump.
Are you planning to increase the tariffs against Canada?
Well, it could happen. If they do anything, we will. Canada's been very abusive of the United States for many years. They don't allow our banks. Did you know that? Canada does not allow banks to go in. If you think about it, that's pretty amazing. If we have a U.S. bank, they don't allow them to go in. Canada's been very tough on oil, on energy. They don't allow our farm products in, essentially. They don't allow a lot of things in, and we allow everything to come in. It's been a one-way street. We subsidize Canada by the tune of about $200 billion a year. And for what? What do we get out of it? We don't get anything out of it. I love the people of Canada. I disagree with the leadership of Canada. And something's going to happen there. But if they want to play the game, I don't mind. We can play the game all they want. Mexico, we've had very good talks with them. And this is retaliatory. This is retaliatory to a certain extent. Millions of people flowed into our country through Mexico and Canada. And we're not going to allow that.
That's right. That's what a real president sounds like, just so you guys know. For all you cowards out there that was talking about Donald Trump is Hitler and all this other stuff. Now look at it. If you know anything about anything, you want your president to be advocating on your behalf. You want President Trump, or your president, whoever the president is, to be acting in your best interest. I don't know why are we even talking about this, right? Why haven't we had? It's crazy to me that politicians act as if it was so difficult to get things done. And it's so hard, and it's all this nuance and bipartisanship and all this rubbish. And Donald Trump get in there in 30 minutes, he active. He active before he got in there. You had people in Hamas and them want to make an agreement before Trump even got in there. Why can't these other people do this stuff? 4 years of Joe Biden and Democrats, and they did absolutely nothing that we can report on that makes any sense for America. They didn't do nothing that benefit America. They gave Ukraine billions and billions of dollars. We're going downhill fast. The economy got worse. They didn't do nothing. They're incompetent idiots. And I know Donald Trump want to say that, but he didn't. He said they was incompetent, but he didn't call them idiots. Maybe he did. Maybe he should have. All right, consumer prices may rise, just so you guys know. It's a potential, particularly in groceries and automobiles. Increased risk of trade war, potentially hurting the global economy growth and rising inflation. Financial market reacts negatively. U.S. stock further declines amid economic uncertainty. Oil prices surge, reflecting concerns over energy costs. It's a temporary pain for a lasting positive effect for the United States of America. The fools amongst us and the fake economists amongst us will say, see, Trump is in office and the economy is getting worse. See, gas prices are getting worse and tariffs ruin everything. And they too stupid to read something and understand that the tariffs that Donald Trump imposed when he was in office in 2016, they kept them in the Democrat administration. They kept his tariffs because they work. Donald Trump has already leveraged the tariff to get them to get that fentanyl and all that stuff from coming over in our country and keeping these illegals out of our country, which cost us hundreds of billions of dollars. Hundreds of billions of dollars. So put it in perspective, y'all. Put this in perspective. They mad because he did a tariff that may cost your groceries to go up a little bit and may cost gas to go up temporarily. But the illegals causing us to be in tremendous amount of debt and causing your medical insurance to go up, causing all kinds of stuff to go up. So what do you want to do? As a nation, the price may go up by a little bit, but y'all spending billions of dollars on illegal aliens and all of the ramifications behind the stuff that they do. Put it in perspective. So I'm with Trump 100% on this, and I hope that the people who are watching this are with Trump as well, because Trump is doing what a man should be doing. Let's go to a couple clips that we have associated with this. Now, we got the dumbest women on earth all together in one place. For the dummies amongst us, you can't let all of them fly on an aircraft together, because if the aircraft go down, all the dumb women in the world will be gone at one time. At least the dumbest, the top echelon, the C-suite of idiots. Roll the clip.
The third week of the new administration is starting off with an all-out trade war against our biggest trading partners, China, Mexico, and Canada. And right before the show, a 1-month pause on tariffs against Mexico was announced. But here's how Canada says they're prepared to fight back.
Whoopee. Read the script like you're supposed to. Why would the tariffs in Mexico be temporarily halted? Oh, you don't want to talk about that because Trump strategically leveraged a tariff to get what's in the best interest of America. But you don't want to talk about that. Okay, we get it. Roll the clip.
Take a look.
I want to speak directly to Americans. Tariffs against Canada will put your jobs at risk, potentially shutting down American auto assembly plants and other manufacturing facilities. They will raise costs for you, including food at the grocery stores and gas at the pump.
We may have short-term a little pain, and people understand that. But long-term, the United States has been ripped off by virtually every country in the world. We've been helping everybody for years. And to be honest, I don't think they appreciate it. So we're going to change that.
And Canadian citizens showed how they felt about these tariffs at NBA and NHL games over the weekend. Take a
Who
look.
gives a
I've
Hold
never
on,
seen
before she continue, Canadians, I love a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all like Canadian American, right? Even though you're Canadian, you like an American. And I love y'all. Y'all are the cream of the crop. I just want y'all to be very clear. We will take your country if we wanted to. Do y'all understand that? For all the put me on the big screen. For all the Canadians out there and Trudeau and all of y'all that think y'all stuff don't stink and think you better than America, we will take your country. We don't even need our military. We could come and take your country from you. Why? Because you gave up your gun rights. You idiots. We just come right over there and take all y'all stuff. Just regular, everyday people. So don't ever get it twisted and think your stuff don't stink and think you're going to boo the national anthem like y'all got something going. We will take your whole country. I just want you to know that. We will ruin your economy and have y'all eating out of the palm of our hand. Make sure that we're on the same page. You will be a 51st state of the United States of America if you keep playing games. I just want that to be clear. I don't like the way they trying to swing this. Like y'all gonna somehow hurt us. You want to go there? You're gonna lose jobs. Okay, y'all gonna lose jobs. Trump, increase the tariff. Ramp it up. Let's see if y'all can handle that. Can you handle it? Okay, you probably can't. Trudeau, you need to sit down somewhere before you get all y'all, subject to the United States government. I'm serious. I love for the Canadians that y'all the ones I love. Y'all come over here. And then leave the liberals over there, the ones that you know who they are. They completely, I want to use the R word. They out of their mind. Everything is racist and gender and binaries. And y'all got a country where y'all assist people in killing themselves. Can you know how silly that is? Y'all had on 1 million assisted suicides. Come on, we'll take your whole country. I just want y'all to understand that before we go to the next point. All right, give me back over there. Whoopi, take it away.
Anything like that in my life.
Never.
I'm sorry. And I have to say, even the conservative media is warning about the price Americans are going to pay for this. So, I mean, everybody's saying this is a bad idea, this is a bad idea, this is a bad idea. And of course, he's going to go along with it.
It's risky to be America's enemy, but it can be fatal to be its friend. And that's what Donald Trump is doing. He is signaling to our allies, long-held allies, largest trading partners. These are the people who vote with us in the international organizations. These are the people who send soldiers to go to war with us when we are fighting, in the Middle East, when we're fighting any sort of war. Canada sends its soldiers. These are the people that have been by us time and time again, that send their pilots and their planes to help us put out our fires, literally and figuratively. These are our friends, and we are treating them like trash. We are bullying them. And, it's as if, like, I look at this thing in Mexico and I'm thinking, okay, as if deporting good, hardworking immigrants wasn't enough. As if emboldening the racial profiling and bigotry against Latinos wasn't enough. As if revoking temporary protective status for 500,000 Venezuelans
I can't
wasn't
do it. Stop the tape. Stop. I can't listen to her no more. So let me get this right, you stupid fool. You dumb Mexican. You a dummy. Let me get this straight. And I love you. I love all my Mexican friends. This is just her. She's stupid. Y'all know she's stupid. Y'all don't claim her anyway. Listen to how stupid you sound. He's deporting good, hard-working Mexicans. Where? To Mexico. Ain't that a good thing? Well, if they hard-working and they good people, can't they be a plus for Mexico? That's a good thing for Mexico, right? All the skill that y'all learned, all the money you got, all the hard work you've done, you can do it right there in Mexico. And then you don't have to travel nowhere. You can stay right there. Mexico is beautiful. I ain't never been to Cabo, but I seen some pictures. Y'all got water, y'all got land, y'all got mountains and all kind of stuff. That should be a paradise. But the socialist government is out of control. That's why y'all fleeing here, to be in the most racist country in the world. Shut the front door. They deporting them, they doing all this. Y'all should be happy then, Miss Fake Mexican. She fake Mexican and Republican. I can't stand this woman, boy. Y'all have no idea. I'm gonna have to pray after this. Roll the clip.
As if bullying Panama wasn't enough. Now he's going to tax our tequila and avocados?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
It doesn't.
Hold on a second. You know what we do? Then America make tequila. You know what we do? If the automobile industry and all that stuff, we won't carry your car. We make our own stuff right here. Or you'll put your factory here in the United States of America, or you're going to get hit. It's not bullying people that think about this. They go, you're just bullying our allies. They have to be our allies. Who's going to protect Canada if they get attacked? I wish I had that Jeopardy music. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm not talking about the Mexicans next door. Not that music, the Jeopardy music. But look, who's going to protect Canada if they get attacked? Okay. Who's going to protect Mexico if they get attacked? Okay. Who's going to protect Ukraine when they get invaded? And I don't even know if that was an invasion. But if they do, who's going to protect them? Oh, okay. Who's going to protect Israel? Oh, okay. Name it. Now, when we get attacked, what they going to do for us? What can Canada do for us? That's what I thought. What can Mexico do for us? They can't even run their country right. You got cartel running the government. You can't do nothing for us. We can only give to you. Maybe Israel can help us a little bit, but they ain't going to help us much we help them. They can't. So what's happening is that we running around carrying the baggage from everybody in the world, and we helping them. And fools like her go, well, they are allies. They got no choice. We're like a fourth of their economy. They have to do business with America. They have no protection. We're the only ones that's powerful enough to protect people in the UK. I mean, you're all of Europe, all of the Middle East, all of the North America and South America. We're the only ones that can protect these people. Roll it.
Well, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I think it'll make sense when you want to get some tequila and it's really high. The cost of it is really high. I think that what people fail to realize, many, is how interconnected our economies are. You know, they're like, America first, America first. Let's make everything here. Let's do everything here. Let's be very insulated. And that sounds good. It sounds patriotic, but we are geopolitically connected to the rest of the world. We don't want to be isolated from everyone else. And I'll just say, you know, Mexico, Canada, and China together accounted for more than 40% of total U.S. imports last year. But more importantly, Canada and Mexico are the top buyers of U.S. export in more than 72% of all export categories. 72%. We send our stuff over there. So now if there are these tariffs, that's going to cause problems, billions of dollars of problems. And if the tariffs, if they in turn return the tariffs, let's say it's you have a coffee store, and you're going to sell a cup of coffee, and your coffee is $5. We know how expensive coffee is, right?
Yeah.
You sell coffee for $5. Now the coffee beans coming in from Mexico are now $5 more. You think if I own that shop, I'm going to eat that $5? No. Your cup of coffee just costs $10.
Well,
and that's the deal.
Sonny, when you
Here you go. Let's talk about this. Okay. Let's say that you want to inflate the coffee coming in. Y'all need us too. How far you want to go up? Big bank take little bank. If we run a tariff up on you higher than you can run a tariff up on us, what you gonna do? The majority of these countries' economy is in America. Majority of their economy. If you claim that 70% of all this stuff, most of their stuff is coming from here. They're the size. Canada is the size of California. Their economy, the size of California. Their economy is nowhere near California. California's economy is bigger than Canadian economy. I would argue. I gotta look that up. I might be wrong. Somebody look that up for me. Look up the top 5 economies in the world, and let's see whose economy is there. California is like in the top 5 economies in the world, and that's one state in the United States of America. Y'all little stuff, man. We'll bankrupt y'all. I don't know why they hate America. That's why they don't believe that America has any leverage or anything. They have nothing but negative to think about America. They have to. All right, let me play. I want to play the clip of Scott Jennings on CNN regarding the tariffs. So we're gonna jump back to the tariffs, and then we're gonna move on to something different after Scott Jennings. Let me know when you're ready. We ready? Roll the clip.
The name of the game here is behavior modification. He wants Canada and Mexico to help stem the flow of drugs and people across the border. That's number one. He doesn't think they're doing enough. He's using these tariffs as a tool to say, look, I'm not fooling around. We mean business. Until you help me, I'm going to inflict some pain upon you. The American economy is bigger than yours. You depend on us more than we depend on you. Therefore, please modify your behavior. And I'm sure conversations are going on with both countries about what it would look like to secure their borders and to stop the flow of people and drugs across the border. And if Donald Trump could tell us that that was happening, I think that would be a great outcome. Regarding other countries and regarding our position vis-a-vis other countries, Karen, I want to directly address that. You have to give Trump a little credit so far. He has had some success with this behavior modification strategy so far. It worked on Colombia, and if you look at the news reports from the weekend, it might be working on Panama, as they have started to move away from China a little bit over this issue of who actually controls the Panama Canal. So one of the larger macro issues here to me is Donald Trump on a mission to show dominance in the hemisphere, dominance in the region, and to try to get other people to bend to our will? Colombia and Panama, I believe, have. If Mexico and Canada bend on helping us stop the flow of people and drugs, that would be another victory. And, John, yes, if the tariffs went away, everyone would be happy. We'd have less immigration, less drugs, and lower prices, and that'd be a great day for everybody.